everybody. I'm Allie with a Happy Days Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we're just going to see what the message is going to be. We've got pile 1, 2, and 3, and it's whatever the message is going to be. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes for people to come into the room, and we will see what happens. Hello, Miss 888. How are you? So we're gonna do just whatever the message is for pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'm doing really, really good. I'm finally moved into my new home, and yeah, it was a very long move. It seemed. I know it happened like really quick, but it was long. It was like exhausting, but I finally got moved, and now we're testing out the new location. So let's go. What have you been doing? We're gonna have to get together and have a chit chat, girl. It has been a while. So this is purple angelica, and this is jasmine flowers. These came out of my garden. You know, so I brought some really uplifting, happy energy in here. So anyway, okay. So pile 1, the cute little froggies. Pile 2, the cute little bunnies in the basket. And pile 3, the gnome and the rabbit dancing. So I actually did with these, and then the volume for some reason didn't come through. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with pile 1, and this is whatever the message is. If you're in the room, there's going to be a message for you with each one of these. So let's just have some fun here. All right. So for pile number 1, I invite my spiritual guides, my angelic guides, and above all the Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, to aid us, guide us, protect us, and keep us safe throughout the reading for everybody involved, and for just humanity in general. Let's have something positive going on for humanity here. All right. What is the message for pile number 1? What is the message for pile 1? Pile 1. Okay, so I'm already getting like a lot of inspiration coming from pile number 1. Like a lot of inspiration. Like you're in your head a lot, but it's more like a dreamy vibration, a dreamy energy. Woo, the card just totally spun. I'm going to take this pile. I usually go for the center, but the card turned around. So at the bottom of the deck that was pulled is the stars. This is all about your alignment with who you are and what you're doing for yourself. I feel like, pile 1, you have 2 options in life right now that are very, very balanced out for you. And I feel like you can have them both. Now, I'm not going to say this has to do with love. I'm going to say this has to do with a dream of yours that you would like to manifest and create, and bringing something to the surface that you already have. So you've already got an ace in the hole with the stars here. And this is about you stepping your foot into this next spring of life, this next thing you want to bring to life. This could be business. This could be a new home. This could be a relationship, because we've got 2 flowers right there with it. So that's really, really strong. But it's whatever it is that you, from your heart, are desiring to have for yourself. So the card that flipped around was stop waiting. Stop waiting for your dreams to come in. Stop waiting for somebody to hand you an opportunity. You are the creator here. You are the creator with the stars. You are bringing something from the inspiration of your magical self, your higher self, to the physical world. Okay? And don't wait on it anymore. Like, I feel like procrastination is what this is saying to me. Like, it's time to stop procrastinating and time to start having by doing. Yeah, that is coming through strong. We got the ace or the king of cups here. And what I'm feeling here with the king of cups, pile number one, is you can have pretty much anything you want as long as you're working from your emotions. Like, you've got a lot of water power. You've got a lot of water energy. You have a lot of inspiration. You have a lot of crown. It's the crown coming through. Pile one, wear your crown. Like, visualize yourself with your king or queen crown on. Like, I feel like you visualizing yourself having that crown on is what you've been waiting for, but you're already there. So you're already there. You don't realize it. Okay, it's almost like I feel like you got to turn it on in your head. Pile number one. Turn on if you had a computer in your brain, you want to go to the button that says power on, crown on, authority is mine, activate. You see what I'm saying? And upload your computer, your personal computer. It's like you have more control over what you're creating and what you're manifesting when you are seeing yourself in your higher status of who you are. And being in that vibration is going to be extremely important for you. And your third card, pile number one, is you have a relationship coming through here. And so, yeah, stepping your foot into a relationship, letting yourself have it, seeing your self-worth, because this is all emotion, energy. Like, I feel a lot of emotion here, a lot of yin and yang. You may have had some situations in the past, pile number one, where things didn't always work out when it came to relationships. I mean, we all go through this, right? But it's almost like, I want to say, with the stars card here, with her being in her innocence, I'm not going to like bring it totally up to the camera because I don't want to have to start covering her up or anything. But she's in her innocence and she's in her beauty. You've got to see your own beauty. You got to realize how beautiful you actually are. I almost want to say take off the blindfolds when it comes to your self-beauty, because you are very, very beautiful. And you've got a match coming in here for you. And your luck is changing. Like, you've got the Wheel of Fortune right side up. This one coming in, pile number one, this is a winner. This is a winner. You got a love winner coming in. Someone who is worthy of you. Somebody who is actually worth your time. And it's all emotion. This person's psychic. This person is very psychic. This person is very intuitive. This person is a nurturer. Could be Pisces. Could be Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I keep feeling all this water energy. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Step into your dreams and have your dreams. That is what I'm hearing, because pile number one of the first things I picked up for you is you could have it all if you could just see your beautiful self, your self-worth, and let yourself have it. It is time, because the timing card's reversed. So this is no longer waiting. This is actually having. All right, pile number one, that's what I have for you. Please hit the liker, put a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm moving on to pile number two. There is a message for everybody. So let's check it out. Pile 2. Let me clear the deck really quick. Those of you who chose the basket of bunnies, the 2 little love bunnies in the basket. Now I got these around Thanksgiving. I got these around Valentine's Day, these cute little bunnies and everything like that. And I was gonna I did a love reading, a really good one too, and then I went to upload it and the volume didn't upload. I've had a few videos like that. So I thought, well, today I will go live. All right, so pile number 2. What is the message for pile number 2? You've already got cards falling on the floor. What do we got? We got 5 cards. I'm going to shuffle it more. If any of those cards come out in your thing, then I know it's game. All right, so what is the message for pile number 2? Pile number 2, what's your message? Okay, this is last shuffle. There's an innocence of playfulness coming through. Like, you need to cut loose, pile number 2. I feel like you need to let yourself go out and have fun. Enjoy the flowers, enjoy the outdoors. It's like coming right off the basket here. Like, the basket itself has a message. Cut loose and have fun. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Create more. Like get inspired with what you do. Get inspired with who you are. Get inspired with your creativity as well as your income flow. Like, I feel like you've got things getting ready to sprout out for you, pile 2, and it's coming through very, very strongly to let your inspiration just flow. Like your creativity. Rabbits don't always like to be seen. This is coming through as well. Don't always like to be seen. They're really good at hiding things. Like, really good at hiding things. For some of you, I'm picking up, you need to start stashing some of your cash. Stash some of your cash. Like, I have a habit of taping money to pictures and things like that are hanging on the wall. Knock, knock, shouldn't say that, but that's just an idea, right? Just an idea. Start stashing some cash so you have it later, but also know that I'm seeing several avenues for you coming through with opportunities of abundance. And abundance can be many, many different things. Like, you can have so many different types of abundances. You can have financial abundance. You can have creativity abundance. You can have the abundance of being like a muse, like you got all this flow and inspiration going on. You can have an abundance of friendship coming through. You can also have, I keep picking up on creativity, an abundance of creativity. So what is your message? Is get some rest. Let yourself rejuvenate. Once you do this, once you rejuvenate your energy by resting, and I feel like resting your mind from stress. Like, anything that's stressful, try not to think about, try to let it go and focus in on what's not stressful. Like your inspiration, getting out on a walk, letting your body rejuvenate, because your body rejuvenates when you get it in motion, and your body rejuvenates when you're sleeping. Okay? So resting is going to be extremely important. You've got 3 weeks for something big to happen. And that's the message that's coming to me with this card, is you've got 3 weeks for something big to happen in your life. You're going through the dimensional shifting here, pile number 2. I don't know. It just came through really, really clear with the 7 of Cups that you've been kind of going through some dimensional shifting. Anything that was illusion is coming off. You got 3 weeks of clearing something, but you're going to do it with your creativity. You're going to do it with getting inspired. You're going to do it with getting in that happy you, is what's going to clear this exhaustion away. And it's going to take about 3 weeks. It's almost like once you get, I want to say, once you get your ducks in a row and your schedule down, your alignment's just going to happen. I feel a lot of rebirth energy with this, a lot of childlike rebirth energy. And I'm saying childlike because it's almost like you're tapping into your child self energy to tap into your creativity, to tap into who you truly are, and release from whatever this is. Seven of Cups is lots of different things on the platter that you got to finish up, and not knowing where to start, not knowing where to finish, not being able to focus in on any one cup, because with the cloud in the way, you can't see which cup is what or how it comes together. So it's like putting the puzzle pieces together. And cleaning up the clutter. We got, okay, 3 weeks. It's going to take you 3 weeks to clean up your house the way you want it, so that you can rejuvenate. I feel like your house wants your attention. That's what I picked up with this. Paying attention to your home. You know, I go through my house, pile number 2, and I will literally start touching things, like touching the wall and just visualizing it turning into golden light all around the walls, little magic items, seeing those, come into life, come into a happy zone, visualizing what I want to go into the bottles, like, get some happy vibrational energy going through. Like even just having a chalice with some flowers in it and some gemstones to set the space. Working on your feng shui. Setting the energy how you want it. I mean, what would happen if you actually look around you for a minute? And I'm not saying you're not in a relationship. I'm just saying, for instance, let's say you're single. And somebody hot, sexy, you name it, you run into, and they want to come to your house. And your house has dust all over the pictures and everything. Or you got clutter spots that you don't want anybody to see. It's like, for yourself, set your space to where you feel happy to walk into it. And if you're happy to walk into it and you're in awe with how fabulous you have made your surroundings, you're going to have a lot more energy. You're going to have a lot more oomph. You're going to have a lot more power coming through for you, because you're uplifting your vibration to match who you are on the inside. So coming up out of that exhaustion mode is putting that love into your space, so that when you walk through the door, you're like happy. Like before I came on to do this reading, I chose to go get some flowers out of my garden. I chose to set up, this right here, this little happy zone right here. And then get some jasmine to bring love out and bring happiness out. Doing these little things for yourself. Go on a walk. Pick some flowers. If you got wildflowers, don't steal them out of somebody else's yard. But get some flowers. Get some happy zone going on through your home. Get some of that lemon, citrusy, fresh smelling floor cleaner and go through there and clean that out. Bring in those higher vibrational energies all around you. And you're going to see what a huge shift in your life happens. You're going to see that just having that done, to where you're feeling uplifted when you step into your own personal space, is going to move your life in such a forward motion that your creativity, your inspiration, your happiness, it's all going to come flooding out. It's like you doing this for yourself organizes everything. brings you into that uplifted want to have somebody over to your house's energy. You know, like you want somebody to come in there. You want somebody to come in and feel it. And, wow, you got really nice, flowers. You got really nice little knickknacks. I really like your house. You want to feel that way for yourself because as you're feeling that way for yourself, it's going to open up your communications. It's going to open up who you are. It's going to get you in sync with the reality that you deserve to have. And then we got the Hermit. I feel like you're on the soul mission. Now, like I said, I felt a lot of awakening energy going on here. I really, really did. Let me get a sip of my water here, pile number 2. I feel like those of you who chose this pile, you are a light bringer. You are a light bringer, and if you're anything like me, sometimes when you're helping other people, you can kind of empathically take things on and think that those are yours. The truth of the matter is, it is moth to the flame right now in this world. In this world right now that we live in, it is the moth to the flame. And the light holder is the one holding that flame. And that's the Hermit. This doesn't mean you're going to be alone. This means go within and start your fire. Start your passion for yourself. Step into your wisdom. What are you creating for you? What are you bringing forward for you? Pile number 2, because this is all about you. This whole reading has been all about you. And I feel like a lot of you who chose pile 2 are single. Or if you're in a relationship, let's see. Yeah, some of you are in a relationship and you got a family going on here too. You might need a little bit of time out for just you. Like going and getting that foo-foo. Like, a lot of times I do my own eyebrows. I do my own fingernails. I do my own thing. I've been considering going to have an eyebrow person to do my eyebrows. I don't know how it's going to work out. The last person that messed with my eyebrows left a huge bald spot. And it took about 6 weeks to grow back. So, you might want to consider who you go to. But this is all about you getting into your happiness and who you are. So your mission for yourself, pile number 2, is to step into the joy of your life and surround yourself with that joy. Surround yourself with it. There are ways to get free decorations like no other. And I just feel like you need a little bit of spiff up. That's all. All right, pile number 2. I hope I helped you with your through the reading and some information that wanted to travel through. Please hit the liker on your way out. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and would like to see future readings. And I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Those of you who chose the little gnome dancing with the rabbit. All right. So let me shuffle out the cards and we will see what your message is. Shuffle out the cards here. All right, pile number 3. What is the message wanting to come through for pile number 3? What is the message wanting to come through for pile number 3? Message for pile number 3. All right. All right, pile number 3. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Princess of Swords. This is about swift communications. This is about speaking your truth, being very, very open. Pile 3, I feel with this one, I'm feeling someone who is very blunt. very blunt with their words, like they just kind of come out before they think. And but they come out just so truthfully. Oh my gosh, some people need that from you. Pile number three. Some people actually need that bluntness from you. I feel like you snap people out of things just like that. Like you can bring somebody into a reality really quick, but then you can kind of get lost in what their reality was, which is, typical air energy. I am a Pisces, Aquarius, so I can say that without judgment. Without judgment. Yeah, you got major messages getting ready to come through for you. Somebody's getting ready to contact you for your advice. I feel like a lot of you could be readers, those who chose pile three. I'm also, somebody's got some really sexy energy. I can feel that energy. Oh, dang, somebody's got some sexy energy. Okay, so back to where we were. Yeah, when you're channeling these things, this could be like a love message because I felt that sexy energy coming through. Um, Somebody wants to talk to you, and I feel like you need to be blunt with your pillars. Like be very open and honest with your feelings. Pile number three. We another ace of pentacles. Okay, we got money coming through. Grand slam. Business dealings. And then we got the eight of cups. Okay. Pile three. This could be like a couple of different things. And so I'm going to go in order how I received this. Is one, there is a very sexy individual that is going to be contacting you and you're going to be feeling it. All right. The other thing I got was there is a very sexy business person contacting you and you're going to be feeling it. So the attraction in career and attraction in finances. This is going to be, there is some kind of deal coming up and you got to pay very close attention to it, pile number three, so you don't miss out on an opportunity. But I'm going to tell you, whatever this is, it is a quick thing. Okay? It's a quick thing. So wheelings and dealings are going to happen very quickly. And then you're going to be done with the situation. Like it's quick. Like you might sell something and make some money really fast. You could win some lottery money here. It happened really fast. But once you win, you got to pull your money out and walk away. Or you could lose it all. So if you're doing like stock market, things like that, or even gambling, gambling, or there's a one-shot deal where you're going to be able to make some really good money. Some really good money, pile three. One-shot deal here. I feel like you could be dealing with like a water sign. Very, very much so. Water and air coming through. And then there's going to be a trip. You got an offering on the table. You got an offering on the table, pile three, that's going to make you a lot of money. Some of you might walk away too soon. Give me something on that eight. It's a new beginning. It's a brand new. Okay, this now makes sense to me. This now makes sense to me, pile three. And I'm going to sum this up for you right now. We got a big decision to make here, and yes, it could be with somebody who is ultimately sexy. All right, could be like they could be the type of person that you sit there and you drool over. But it is about financial gain. All right. Financial gain, a new opportunity, a new career, something. You're going to walk away from the things that don't serve you so you can have this brand new beginning. This, if it is over a relationship, it could be a water sign or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. There's going to be a trip coming up. There's an offering on the table. You got the Wheel of Fortune in your outcome. Take a leap of faith. Pile 3, I'm hearing this. Take a leap of faith, because if you take this leap of faith, you are going to score big time. When you walk away from those things that, and I know this to be true because I walk away from crap all the time. Um, you walk away from the things that don't serve you, that like aren't making you happy, you're going to run into this grand slam. There's an offering on the table, and this person I feel like is genuine. A genuine, possibly hot honey, but, and we know this person is sexy because I felt the sexy when I started doing the reading. Like, oh my God, I just want to grab your bum bum, and you see what I'm saying? So we know this person is sexy just by what I was feeling when I started flipping the cards. But they've got something else to offer here. And once you receive this, you're going to catch a break. You're going to get a break from like anything that was hindering your progress. But gosh dang, I knew it. This is going to be a quick thing. Like whoever this is coming through sexy as can be. So I'm going to say it. There could be like something that happens with a work person. That could be a short thing, but ends up being a long-term thing. Let's see if this is a flyby or not. Pile 3. Is this hot honey a flyby? Queen of Wands. No, but it is a heavy load because you click that quick and you're scared as can be over it. I can tell you that. You know, when you click really quick with somebody, it can be intimidating. It can be very intimidating. Because, yeah, it can be. Because you might be used to being alone, and this person is like, let's shake hands on it. Let's shake hands on it. Okay, so pile 3, you may have a blessed lover coming in, or a blessed love coming in, who has a good score with financial aspects of things. Or you can be getting two aces in a hole, one that has to do with this hot honey and the other one that has to do with money. Wheel of Fortune's right there, and then we got the lovers. So I'm going to say you're getting ready to have some yum yum coming up in your life, pile number 3. And enjoy it. You know, don't hold back. Go have some fun with whoever that is. All right, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Please hit the liker on your way out. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And if you'd like your own personal reading, my information is listed down below. And I would love to do a reading for you. All right, let's see what we got here. Question from Miss 888. Okay, we'll do the PayPal. All right, your question is regarding your ex in the current moment. Thank you. So you want to know what's going on with your current ex? Because it says regarding X in the current moment. So, okay. Oh, about his fillers. All right. Let's check it out. What is Miss 888's ex's true intentions? What is he up to? I don't know. Maybe reinforce those shields on the windows, girl. But let's find out what his intention is. I think they do need changed. Come to think of it, Miss 888, those barriers need to be put up. You know, I just got into a new house. I should be making me some too. Left, center, or right pile. Do you still have that mixture we came up with? Okay, you do? Why don't you text message that? I might want mine use that mix, and I didn't write it down because I had something else going on about that time. But that one has a punch. So we might will you? All right. So at the bottom of the deck we got a nightmare. He cannot quit thinking about you. It's I don't want to say obsession, but like him facing what he did and realizing his screw up is affecting what he's doing in life in general. Like he's not getting over what he himself has done. He's watching you a lot. Like this is why we're getting that you need to reinforce the boundaries, the borders of the house because he's doing a lot of drive by. He's doing a lot of watching. High priestess, yeah. We have to redo a ward. You need 3 wards. 3. He doesn't mean you any ill will, but he's not over the fact that you're having a glow up. You're starting to shine. You're getting on with your life. Things are going good for you. And he sees it. So he's watching you heal from him, basically. Okay, what else is going on with Miss 888's ex? Yeah, he's got a broken heart. He's waiting for an opportunity to come through so he can talk to you. And he's sitting on it. He hasn't let go. He thinks that you and him may have a future together still here. But you know the karma and the heavy load with him. Yeah, he's aiming to get back together again. That's his intention. Right there. Yeah, that's his intention. His intention is to wait for the watch for the opportune moment to slide in. And the Knight of Pentacles coming in like this is like he's got his foot on everything. Like he doesn't want anybody coming in there. He knows that you're shining. He's got a really heavy load. A really heavy load. What's he got to have? Oh yeah. When it comes to a living situation. Because I feel like this is a living situation. So he's wanting to come home and be financially okay. So that's what I'm getting from him. And I do feel like he's having issues at work. He is having issues at work. So if he was to tell you that everything with work is going good and stuff like that, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, you got to redo those borders, girl. You got to redo them. Is there anything else you'd like to know about that? Will he change his ways if she lets him in? We got strength. Princess of Wands. Eight of Cups. For a short period of time. But I'm going to tell you something. Not only are you there, I'm going to tell you something. Not only as your psychic, but I'm going to tell you something as a friend. And I'm going to tell you this because I love you. This is a man who cannot keep his penis in his pocket. When I saw this card right after the princess, it's like, okay, he comes in, everything is good, but who's this? Because this is not you. And then the walking away card again. It would be a total repeat. And here's the Seven of Swords. Don't let him in. He is not the one for you at all. This man is not worthy of you or your kids. I mean, at this time, he'll come through, he'll get you all bundled up, and then he's going to do his walk away thing, go cheat, and then make you sit at home and do this all over again. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune, right side up. Here's your finances coming up. And then boom, there goes all your money. You're welcome. This one, well, we need to make that mixture stronger this time. And don't forget to find that mixture and send it to me, because I've got, a couple of unwanted suitors trying to get through my door. Yeah. I think Pisces is just going through that right now, aren't we? It's kind of like, if you're a Pisces, you might be going through that. I'm just now starting to enjoy my new home and everything like that. I'm not ready to go bringing anybody on in here just yet, Yes, there are quite a few. How many people we're going to play? We're going to have fun. How many people are interested in Mrs. 888? How many people are interested in Mrs. 888? Yeah, they do. Like, I haven't gone out for a couple of weeks because I moved, right? And I just got settled in. But I'm not totally settled in. I'm close though. But yeah, there's quite a few hotties around downtown there at this time of the year. So, okay, how many people are interested in Mrs. 888? All right, let's find out. We got 3 automatically. So 3 are interested in you as of right now. Yeah, and then we got the Tower. So only 3. Only 3, but later after this period, once you cut loose from what we just decided to put the borders up on, then nine possible suitors could come through for you. That's a pretty good balance coming on in. I mean, to be wooed, that's always nice. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Should we ask about me? How many men are interested in me? I'm gonna exclude females because I'm not interested in females. But let's find out how many men are interested in me. It's been a while since I've been able to just come on here and play. So thank you for doing this with me. I'm loving it. How many men are interested in me? I'm curious. I never do the cards on myself. I should, but a lot of times I'll go back and watch one of my own videos and get the answers I need. So it works. For some reason, it works. I can go watch one of my videos and boom, I get the answers that I need. So it's great. Okay, are we ready? There's definitely a hot honey. Okay. 5. There are 5. That's the first number. 5. Oh my gosh. And then we got the levers. Lord have mercy. So there's the lovers. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this Nine of Cups here. I could have walked away from one. I could have walked away from this one. That wouldn't shock me. Sometimes, if somebody hits up on me, it goes right over my head. I don't know why. It's just always been that way. Wheel of Fortune, okay. And yeah, see, I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like they come through, and then it's like, well, what's their intention? or is there another woman? I know that doesn't it sound so corny. I mean, I'm a psychic. I should be able to know all these things, and I run across these situations where I start questioning what their intentions are. Or I start psychically seeing what's going on in their lives. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Do I want anything to do with that? I get all up in my head. It's horrible. It's horrible. Do you do that, Miss 888? Like it is. I don't know why I do it. I don't think I'm the only psychic that does that. I think normal people do that too. I do. But okay, so there's 5 people interested in me, Mrs. 888. There's our answer. Well, I didn't know that. I knew there was 3, but I didn't know about these 2 right down here. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it does happen to you. Yeah. Okay, so is there any other questions? Secret admirers. Yeah, they would be secret admirers. My thing is, okay, I go out, right? And say somebody's interested in me. They'll come to approach me. They'll meet me. And then they go and they stand over here. And they just kind of look at me off and on throughout the night. I'm going, what's the deal here? These are, good looking. And then somebody who's not as good looking comes up and buys me a drink. And then the other one will go by. This happened just a couple weeks ago. Went by and says, I guess I acted too late. And I said, I guess you did. After I danced all night. That seriously happens. It happens. It's been happening. But dating is ultimately becoming fun. They might be intimidated by my life. I think they're intimidated by my confidence. I think it's my confidence because I don't know. It's like they've got to be confident in themselves to even be with me. It's crazy. It makes no sense, I guess. But I worked like hard on my confidence. I worked really hard on myself. When I was younger, I wasn't always confident. That took years to get being confident. And, not to mention all the growing pains that comes with that confidence. you know? So I don't know. Oops, sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I do deserve one to match me. The thing that I'm finding is this. They're either, this is what I've been running into. They're either um, 10, 15 to 20 years younger than me that have the confidence, or they're 10, 15 to 20 years older than me that have the confidence. But the ones my age, they don't have the confidence. So it's either I can choose to be a cougar or I can choose to be cougared. But so far I haven't picked anybody. Like I've been, you know, um, just taking my time to get to know people. But yeah, there's some actual winners hitting up on me right now that I consider to be long term potentials. Long term potentials. I do have choices. I do. Um, and I've been, let's see, I've had dinner bought for me one, two, three, at least 3 times this week. At least 3 times this week. So that's not bad. But I wasn't dating for years, if you remember. So I really don't think I want to like get tied down right now. I'm just kind of enjoying the field. I'm enjoying the field. Yeah. Yep. And I haven't kissed any of them, but because I got to make sure. This is going to sound horrible. I got to make sure they don't have spirit cooties. Make sure they don't have like some kind of energetic parasite that could latch onto me or cause me any problems. I know that's horrible. The one thing I look for is what's going on with their energy. Just because I'm sensitive and I have to really be with somebody who's genuine. But yeah, with the amount of people running around with even spiritual parasites right now in this world, it's made pickings a little slimmer. Um, I guess is how you can put it. So I gotta like watch for their glow, and if they got a glow, it's like okay, let's check them out. But I've been doing a lot of karaoke. I've been loving karaoke, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't gone for a couple weeks. You feel the same way? Well, you got to be careful these days. People don't even realize um, the amount of parasitic energy going through the matrices right now is bizarre. But, that's why you just got to be careful on who you're picking and choosing to date. You go out on one, I've got a rule. You go out on one date, and if the conversation's good, sure, go again. But if you start getting serious, and you see this person, you're like, well, this person could be somebody that, I might want to move further than just dating with, then, you got to watch their energy, and that takes 3 days. So you got to be around them, like I'm speaking for myself. You got to be around them for like 3 days straight to make sure they don't get on your nerves. Because if they're going to get on your nerves and it's going to like repeatedly happen, that's not going to work in the first place. So pay attention to those red flags of this individual is getting on my nerves and I can't be around them for 3 days straight without them getting on my nerves, how would this work? So, that's like my point of view on dating is you can go out and you can have fun. You go out a few times, you have really good fun time and everything like that. Then you got to move the test forward. It's not really a test, it's a safety decision. And you don't have sex until after these 3 days, right? You just don't, because you're testing to see if this person is going to get on your nerves or not. So a 3-day fishing trip, or going out and hanging out with one another 3 days in a row, but if you find during that 3 days that they're doing something that just isn't quite right, like they're doing something that doesn't seem quite normal. And I wouldn't know how exactly to describe it without tapping into somebody that I went through this with. So I'm not going to say exactly what it would be, but a little bit seeming not right in the head will happen within 3 days. So at that point, you can tell whether or not you would like to date that person or not. If you don't want to date that person after that 3 days, then you're good to go. You no harm, no foul. You can move forward. Some people will agree with me on this, and other people will not agree with me at all on this. But I'm going to tell you, I have saved myself from 6 to 9 months of trials, 3-day test. And within that 3 days, I can tell right away if this is a person I want to date or not. This is a person that I wouldn't mind cooking dinner for. This is somebody that I wouldn't mind sitting there being excited about them coming over. Do you see what I mean? So anyways, we've gone through topics and we've had a little bit of fun on here. And we've talked about dating life, in my opinion, about a 3-day security blanket of getting to know somebody before you have any type of intercourse with that individual, considering the amount of spiritual parasites and spiritual cooties these days, which are harder to get out. I'm going to be honest here. A spiritual cootie is harder to get rid of than most venereal diseases, because you got to figure out how to get rid of it. You can't just go to the pharmacy and get a pill. You got to go to a spiritualist, or you've got to get downright into your power and cleanse yourself from that spiritual cootie. And so therefore, the 3-day test is voted in by me. So if you vote for that as well, a 3-day test, if you can pass your own test. Now, I know there are hot honeys out there that you look at them and the only thing you can think about is, what are we doing next? Well, if they can make it past that 3 days, then we know what we're doing next. So it's like the 3-day test is very important in spiritual protection and making a strong connection with somebody, so you know whether or not if this is going to wake up in the morning and regret waking up in the morning to. Anyways, I'm gonna get off, and I usually don't get in that kind of detail about things, but the truth of the matter is this: in 3 days, you can find out a whole lot about somebody, especially if you are in tune to your own energy. If you're in tune to your energy, you can pretty much know everything you need to know about somebody within 3 days period of time to see if that is a winner for you or not. So, yeah. So far, in how many years? See, since 2016, I did a 2-week test on somebody, and within the first 2 days, this person had literally gotten on my nerves that I could not wait for the other 2 weeks to pass by. The rest of the time to pass by. And at that point, all I wanted to do was go fishing, and that didn't happen either. So now we're in 2023, and I've limited the time out to a dinner and a day date, and we'll see who makes it to the 3 days. But I haven't let anybody do the 3 days yet, not yet. Just because I'm getting settled in my new house and everything like that. But seriously, if anybody is worth keeping around, you're going to know in 3 days. Like, it's either one, you're going to be so irritated with this individual, or still be questioning whether or not you want to be in a relationship with this individual within that 3 days. Or you're going to be looking at that person in 3 days and going, what are we doing next? And you know what you're thinking about doing next. And if you're in that spot where you know what you're thinking about you're doing next after that 3 days, then you could have an energetic match going on. Because energy is really, really important when it comes to relationships. Like, if you don't have a good relationship radar, then you're going to, these days and age, you're going to end up with a scrub, or you're just going to be taking it by flyby, not knowing whether or not you're going to have a one-night stand and sit there and wonder if they're ever going to call, or if you're going to end up with somebody that you can't get rid of that sleeps in your house and pays no rent. So a 3-day test is good. It does make sense. Like, if somebody can't hold off for 3 days to have sex with you, then, dude. Right? I mean, even a little bit longer with some people, but I'm not one to say. I'm just saying, I'm going to be more careful than that, because I'm a Pisces. We relate sex with love. It's naturally in our nature to do so. So if they're good in that love making, then we don't ever want to get rid of them, and we can't totally see past their glamour before it's too late. So that's why I created the 3-day test. If they get on my nerves within 3 days, then it's time for me to go. Yeah, we fall in love with it. But anyways, I will talk to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this time that we had. I like my little get up here. Mrs. Baby Love, my Mrs. Baby Love, my dog, needs to go potty. So I will chat and talk to you later. Get a hold of me sometime. Bye. I gotta go through and do timestamps.